Hey guys, welcome to the start of a new series that I like to call Jank Builds. This series is focused on one concept and one concept alone. Let's take two decks with barely anything to do with each other, mash them together, and see if they work. Now, for the start of this series, we're kicking off with a bang, and with two decks that I barely know how to play, which are Gimmick Puppets and Shadows, which I am naming Dollhouse. So here's our list, and yeah, I'm going to be the first one to say it, and I'm not going to be the last. This is an abomination. Now, for the deck, we're running 3 Gimmick Puppet Magnet Doll, 3 Gimmick Puppet Biscay Doll, 3 Gimmick Puppet Drily Doll, 3 Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty, 3 Gimmick Puppet Terror Baby, and 2 Gimmick Puppet Gear Changer for the Gimmick Puppets. For the Shadows, we're on 2 Shadow Beast, 2 Shadow Dragon, 1 Nail Shadow Ariel, 1 Reshadow 1D, 3 Reshadow 1D, 3 Shadow Hedgehog, and 2 Shadow Falco. For other monsters we're running 3 Mathematician to help with the Shadow plays, if I can even muster a combo, and 3 Ghost Over and Snow Rabbit, A for a hand trap, and B the only way that we can make construct with keeping this as pure as we can. So for our spells, we're on 3 Condolence Puppet and 2 Junk Puppet for our Gimmick Puppet support. Then for our Shadows, we're on 3 Shadow Fusion and 2 El Shadow Fusion. For generics, we're on 3 Allure, 2 Rank Up Magic Astral Force to get into C40 Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings, and 3 Machine Duplication and 1 Foolish Burial. For traps, we're on 1 Puppet Parade for the Gimmick Puppets, 2 Reshadal Incarnation, and 2 Shadal 2 Shadal Schism for the Shadals. Next up for the monsters, for fusions, we're just running 1 Construct, 2 Apclone, and 2 Wunda. For Xyz, we're running 1 number C40 Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings, 2 regular number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings, 2 number 15 Gimmick Puppet Grinder, 2 Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll, 2 Gimmick Puppet Chimera Doll, and then 1 Shadow Construct. So, with that being said, let's get into some games. So, the first of 2 games that we have is against Madolche. This will showcase more of the Shadow side of the deck than anything, while the next game will showcase the more Gimmick Puppet side. So, Madolches are going first, and they're going to do Madolche combos that I am too small brain to understand. So, putting Sessor into Messengelado into Salon into that, and they just combo off. They eventually get Ticket. Foolish Burial Goods Promenade to activate its effect in Graveyard, go into Chocolate mode, and we are going to Allure, Foolish Burial, El Shadow Fusion into a Wunda. They're going to Madolche Knights our effect in Graveyard, we attack, and end. So they're going normal summon Mangeline gets Chateau into Angeli into Hoot Cake. At this point they realize, oh, I can't exactly extend much anymore due to Wunda being on the field, so they run over Wunda. I get Shadow Fusion back to my hand. They're going to combo off even more. Majolche combo lines are just so long. The deck can just keep chugging through a lot of not chugging through a lot of stuff, but definitely has a really very real combos. So we're going to get our Giant Grinder, which they're going to Promenade, which in response we're going to El Fusion into another Winda, destroying their monster, burning them for 25. Get Winda, attack, activate a whole bunch of effects again. So we set when the ends. And at this point, they wipe our board, combo off just a bit more. By just a bit more, I mean just a bit more for Madolche standards. Then now they're going to get in for lethal. So for the second game, we're still up against the same Madolche player. They're still going first, and this time we drew a lot more Gimmick Puppet stuff than Shaddoll stuff. So let's see how it goes for us. So Madolche is just going to do Madolche things. I'm not even going to try to describe most of their combos. Hoot Cake, Messengelato, into Saloon, Normal Summon, Mageline, Effective Search, Pudding Cessor, Special Summon, to another Messengelato. That's not a hard one's return, by the way. Sister, Queen Tiramisu, set 2, pass. So for our turn, we're going to activate Condolence Puppet, sending 3 to the graveyard. They're going to Promenade our Gimmick Puppet Terror Baby. Then activate a bunch more effects. Like a bunch more of effects. So, banish, go. Alright. Summon Druidal, go into the Gimmick Puppet Link. Summon 2 level 4, go into Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll to go into our rank, or to go into our rank 8 Gimmick Puppet number 40. Gimmick Puppet Strings activates effect, spread string counters, and it's at this point they Tiramisu our monsters away. Fun, right? So they're going to do what they're going to do, which is combo off a lot. Jeez, this. So we're going to take 3,000, and on the second attack declaration, I'm going to activate Puppet Parade, summoning 5 from deck, and setting a rank up magic Astral Force. They use Pudding Cess on the attack declaration to pop our Astral Force, which sucks. We Condolence Puppet again, sending a bunch more to the graveyard. We Shaddoll Fusion, which baits out the Promenade. So at this point, we are going to special summon once they're done activating effects. Oh yeah, Wheeler, get nothing. Activate Terror Baby in graveyard. Go into number 15. Giant Grinder. I forgot that its effect is twice per turn and can only be activated during main phase 1. So that comes to bite us. But at this point, the game is effectively over. We don't have any cards in hand. And it's not like our monsters are going to save us if they spend them with Queen Tiramisu. So again, they're going to combo off and attack for lethal. So overall, the deck actually performed pretty decently. Aside from the games that I didn't show where we bricked like crazy, everything went fine. Well, unfortunately for this deck, depending on your opening hand, you either lean towards one style of play rather than the other. So, for example, with what you saw in the 2 games that were showcased, one game was way more gimmick puppet heavy than Shaddoll heavy, and vice versa. Overall, it's a neat concept. If others want to mess around with this idea, go ahead, but I am not going to touch this deck anytime soon. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.